My name is Wade Elliott. I'm the president and founder of Utility Supply Group. We're a nationwide, actually North American-wide company providing pedestals, wire, distribution boxes, and other items to the RV manufactured home and marina industries. We are a member of the National Association of RV Parks and Campgrounds, as well as a number of other organizations throughout the country, other state associations. I also sit on the board of trustees for the Care Camp. Care Camp is a charitable trust that provides money to children's cancer camps to support them, to allow them to allow kids with cancer and their families to go camping in the summertime. We believe in the healing nature of camping. But back to the reason that we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the products and services that Utility Supply Group can provide to you in your campground or in your resort or your marina to help you improve the service to your customer, make your customer, provide you that infrastructure that give you the products and services that your customers require from you. The biggest one of those of which is the electrical distribution or the electrical site supply boxes that go at your site. So our most common pedestal is a 50-30-20 metered pedestal that would allow anything from a pop-up camper or a pickup camper to a Class A and a Prevost motorhome to hook up to your site. And we're not just providing that product, we also help you with the how to size the wire, how to size the breaker, size the transformer to provide continuous, safe electricity to that campsite. It's not enough just to provide electricity. The electricity has to be above a certain voltage, or believe me, your camper or your customer is going to let you know, I've got a low voltage situation. And hopefully if they've got a low voltage situation, they tell you that my voltmeter is saying I got a low voltage situation. You don't want to be told that the low voltage situation burned up my TV or burned up my microwave. Those are some of the first things that get burnt up in a low voltage situation. And what we're seeing is as RVs not only get bigger, but they become more electrified. It used to be that the most electrical thing that you had on an RV was maybe a coffee pot or sometimes you had some electric heaters. But we're seeing more and more things like washers and dryers and microwaves and even it's been a long time that the refrigerator freezers have been dual power, so you could either do gas or electric. But certainly when you're sitting in a park with electricity, you'll probably be using electricity for that rather than propane. So we're seeing the average amperage or the average usage in an RV site go up dramatically from what it was even 5 years ago, but certainly 10 years ago. If you think about it, the studies have shown that a 30 amp camper or 30 amp towable on average 10 years ago used 19 amps consistently or constantly. With various things like power management systems and washers and dryers and all the other electric items that are on those things, you're seeing 25, 26 amps all the way up to where you've got the long-term trip on that breaker. Well, if you think about that, 6 amps, not a big worry, but if you've got a typical 100 amp site or 100 site park, that 6 amps times 100, 600 amps, that's a whole nother service panel. You're talking a 167 kVA transformer, service panel, just for the increase in load that you're seeing from these RVs over the course of the last 5 to 10 years. I think that's the biggest problem that RV park owners are going to see in the next 5 or 10 years is these coaches, these towables, even these pop-up trailers are going to require more electrical power. In Utility Supply Group is really a company that goes beyond just selling that pedestal. We actually work with you for a value add to say, okay, what exactly do you need to do in order to provide consistent, good, clean power above a voltage that you need to? And it's not just, here's your pedestal, we'll help you size, like I said earlier, size that wire. Some of my credentials. I've been in this industry for 12 years. I sit on the code making panel for the National Electric Code that devises the code for RV parks and mobile home parks and marinas. I also sit on the UL Underwriters Laboratory code making or standards technical panel. And I've been doing layouts for RV parks and mobile home parks for 10 years. And so I've seen quite a few of the problems, quite a few of the challenges that you're going through. Since the recession started in 2008, what we're seeing is a lot of RV parks and resorts are fixing up and refurbishing current site equipment. We're seeing replacement of receptacles and parts that are on these pedestals. We're also seeing, because of the increased usage that I talked about a few minutes ago, 30 amp receptacles just wearing out a lot quicker than they used to. I was, as an anecdote, I was telling somebody we used to keep 20 or 30 amp receptacles in stock, and that would last us, for a month. We're now keeping 150 to 200 in stock. And 3 or 4 times this year I've been caught short where I've had to tell people it's going to be a couple of weeks until I can get stock back in. They're just flying out of there like hotcakes. So just to kind of wrap up and a little bit about summarize what Utility Supply Group is that we consider ourselves, number one, a supplier to the industry, but a supporter of the industry. Number two, we are more than just selling products. We're also providing services, and we're providing knowledge. We have knowledgeable salespeople that can answer most questions, and when they can't answer questions, they'll research the answer to those questions and get back to you. We certainly appreciate the time we've had here today. We're having a good show, and I'll open myself up for any questions if you have any. Thank you.